Hello! In today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to extend your Wi-Fi, so let's get on with it. Roll titles! So that's right, in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to extend your Wi-Fi, and I'm going to be using this bad boy here. Before we get into the video, why don't you subscribe to my channel? It's pretty good if I do say so myself. So yeah, hit the subscribe button and maybe hit the bell so you get notifications every time there's a new video. There's not too many new videos, I try and upload 2 a week. Now there are a variety of products available that will help you extend your Wi-Fi. I've just chosen this one because it had pretty good reviews. It works with any Wi-Fi router, and yeah, it should hopefully provide us with what we need. Now actually, my Wi-Fi isn't too bad. The only problem is, in the far corner where my office is, it's a little bit wonky, and as you might know from previous videos, this place is made out of concrete, and so yeah, the Wi-Fi signal getting through to the back room is just a bit too much. So I thought I'd get this and extend the range, and also it might help you as well if you've got Wi-Fi issues. Now a lot of internet service providers do give you discs and things that you can use to extend your range, so you might want to use one of those depending who you're with, but if you're using your own gear, then I think this is probably worth a try. So before we do anything, I need to get it out of the box and have a look at what's what. Does that rhyme? Maybe. Anyway, let's get it out of the box. Okay, so this is the TP-Link Wi-Fi Range Extender AC1750, and it works with both 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi and 5 GHz, so that's good. And it can give up to 12,000 square foot of coverage. That's a lot. And it's typical, as I start filming, a street sweeper comes rolling by. Okay, so now it's less shiny, we can have a look at the box. So yeah, as I said, it's got a dual band connection, it works in access point mode, it has high speed mode, ooh, and it's easy setup and management. You can also restrict internet access for certain devices. Off you go, kiddies, and you can do power scheduling, so you can turn it off so it saves power. That all sounds pretty good. Now there is an app to control the functions in there, so that's probably worth a scan. I might not do that though, we'll see. And Computer Active gives it 5 stars, saying buy it. I didn't know Computer Active was still a thing. Don't imagine there's going to be much in this box. So what do we have here? We've got the quick installation guide. So it offers 3 methods of connecting. You can do it via a web browser, you can do it via the Tether app, or just by using the WPS button. That's pretty cool. So here is the device itself. Some of these do have a power pass-through, so there'll be like a plug socket on the front. This one doesn't. We've got plug sockets around, it's fine. So that is it. Let's get the plastic cover off. That's so satisfying. There we go. So it's got 3 antennae. 1, 2, and then on the back we've got this little slidey guy. Ooh. And you know, you can adjust them depending on the signal. I don't know if it would make much difference having it like that or like that. Who knows? And yeah, so we've got buttons on the side here to turn the LEDs off or on, because there's LEDs on the front. So if this is going in a bedroom, then, which this one probably will be, then you might want to turn the LEDs off because you don't want it like flickering all night long in a dark room. There's a power button, and then there's also a reset switch there. And then on the front here, it's got a connection button, and this actually tells you if this is in a good position or not. So if this is red, it means the Wi-Fi signal's not strong enough and you need to move it closer to your router. And if it's blue, it means the signal is all good and it will be successfully extending your Wi-Fi for you. So it's showing that the 2.4 gigahertz So the other LEDs show that the 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz ranges are available, and then there's just a simple power. And then on the side here you have actually got an Ethernet socket, so if you want to connect up your smart TV or console, this will suck the wireless out of the air and put it through into this, so you can give it a wired connection. Now obviously it's not as quick as a direct wired connection or indeed a power line wired connection, but you know, it should give you a connection nevertheless. Well, what we'll do is we'll plug it in and we'll set it up. So I've got an extension lead just below the camera. This isn't like a power line adapter where you shouldn't plug them into extension leads. You can plug these into an extension lead. That's absolutely fine. So we'll plug it in. So the power LED is flashing. And then what we have to go and do is press the WPS button on the router and get this connected to it. So I'm just going to go over here and do that. Now don't do what I just did and press the power off button of the router, because that will slow the whole video right down. So there we go. I pressed the WPS button down and it's flashed. My router is now flashing like a madman, trying to connect to whatever it can. So I've got to press this button for 1 second. 1. Ooh. And basically this is now trying to talk with that. They're both in a hello, hello, hello kind of mode. And there we go, it's done it. We're rocking on the 2.4 gig and the 5 gig networks, and yeah, that's fine. So as I mentioned earlier, it's got a solid blue light around there, so that means the signal's strong. The router's just over there, so I imagine it would be. And what it does, it clones the wireless name and password from your existing router. So there's not going to be like a second wireless network in there with a slightly obscure name. It's the same SSID and password. So in theory, everything should just hop between the two and just work. If you do want to change the name of the Wi-Fi connection on the extender, then you can just use the TP-Link Tether app or just log into the device's web browser page. It's completely up to you, but I think for most standard home users, you'll probably want to keep the same wireless networks because it'll just get confusing otherwise. But you know, you can change it. The option is there, but you can't do it through the WPS method that I showed you. But if you want to see a bit more detail, then drop a comment and I'll do another video on it. So I think what we'll do now is get this plugged in and in position, and that'll be it. So there you go, it couldn't be more simple to extend your Wi-Fi network. All you need is one of these guys and that's it. It's pretty straightforward. You literally can't argue with that. It's so simple and so easy. It's pretty idiot proof, isn't it? Hopefully get some slightly improved Wi-Fi signal over that side of the house. It makes it sound like I live somewhere massive. It's just got very thick walls. So there you go. If you want to extend your Wi-Fi network, all you need is this TP-Link AC1750 and it should see you through. I'll do a follow-up video if there's any problems or issues going forward, but hopefully there won't be. Yeah, so that's it. If you've got any questions or issues, then please do drop a comment. If you like my videos, then please do join the channel. And if you join the channel at the $4.99 or above tier, then you get to see these videos before anyone else, you lucky people. And there's other perks and benefits as well. But even a subscription and a hit on the bell would be amazing. So I think that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll be back soon for some more vlogging fun. See ya.